Hi guys, my name is Joshua Francis, and you already know that. Okay, so something came to my mind recently, actually today. In Nigeria, there is this ongoing strike in almost all the federal universities in the country, and I happen to be part of you know, and I thought about if there was a course that says also strike management, how to not be miserable during the strike, and it's a course. I said, would you take the class? I thought about it. I said, no, but there would be some people that would take the class. And that's the first idea. No matter how stupid or insane an idea is, there are just a few people that will adopt the idea. Not just a few people. Some people will adopt the idea. I don't know exactly the number. A large people might adopt it. A small number of people might adopt it. But it doesn't matter how stupid an idea is. It doesn't matter how, really, really unintuitive and, uninnovative a product might be. There are just some people that will adopt that product. There are just some people that will make use of it, that will buy that product. The Nothing phone, for example, there's really nothing too, you get the idea, too special about it, but there's something actually special about it. But it's such a weird phone, such a weird product. And they have some people that lined up, they queue up to say, I'm going to buy this phone. And they bought the phone, some people review the phone, MKBHD review the phone and things like that. It's the same thing in some other products. There are just some things that people will adopt, even though they don't make sense. Humanity, there's some weird group that whatever your idea is, some people will adopt it. So don't be scared of putting something outside to be like, okay, the world will not adopt it. The world doesn't have to adopt your idea. Just a few people that believe in what you do. Those are the ones that need to adopt the idea. When Facebook started, it wasn't the world that started making use of Facebook when it started. It wasn't the world. It was just a few group of people that believed in this thing. The same thing with my company, Net Into Your Notes. Not the world is making use of it right now, but just a few group of people that believe in what we're doing. And I think that's how it works. Whatever you want to put out in the world, don't be scared. Just put it out. Some people will scrutinize it, will say this doesn't make sense. This is nonsense. It's okay. You don't have to cry. If you want to cry, cry in your closet. People don't have to see you cry. But the idea is that some group of people will adopt it. But you have to keep on developing it, keep on developing it, keep on building it. And that's the idea I want to share today, something called shaping understanding. In 1996, when Larry Page and Sergey Brin started Google, they started with something called AdWords. And AdWords was an algorithm, brilliant algorithm of its time, on how to rank pages. I don't want to give you the physics of science of how it works, but you might get the idea when you Google it or you Bing it, whatever the search engine you make use of. You find out that it's a very simple algorithm. And Google today is a lot more sophisticated than what AdWords was. But imagine, in 1996, Larry Page and Sergey Brin said, what if we make a very sophisticated algorithm for search, just like what Google is now? In 1996, it would have been impossible for them to do it, outrightly impossible. And that's exactly what life is all about oftentimes. Some ideas, some inception of ideas that you have or you want to build, they are currently impossible. Some things you would love to have, frankly speaking, they are currently impossible. But the progression of life can make them possible for you, because 1996 to 2022, that's a long years. It's a lot of time to keep on developing product, developing content, developing a lot of things. They have introduced AdWords. They have introduced, you can search with the sound, with your voice, speak into voice search. They introduce, so even searching for song by just humming the sounds. It's really remarkable technologies that they have implemented into the search, the singular thing that majority of the revenue comes from, the Google search. It's the same thing with the electric car. In 1888, when the German inventor Andrew Flocken introduced what we regard as the first electric car, and then in 1966, when General Motors introduced Electrover, in 1996, they introduced the EV1, and 2008, Tesla introduced the Roadster. a lot of the progression of electric cars today, there is Lucid Air, there is Hyundai Ioniq 5, there is Ford F-150 Lightning, there is Rivian R1T. Nobody believed that the electrical industry would be competitive, but today it is, and a lot of people buy electric cars. I would buy one. It's nice. But the idea is that you should give an opportunity for the progression of your idea to make sense, for the progression of idea to become better and better to the part where the whole world can adopt it. But at the beginning, don't be scared to put it out to the world. There's still some people that will make use of it at the beginning. And people have to make use of it at the beginning, because if people do not make use of it at the beginning, there won't be an opportunity for it to grow. Because at the end of the day, you're building it for people. Whatever product you're building it for people, not for robots, not for the air. You're building it for people. And people have to make use of the product. And then you get feedback from people and know how to develop it, make it better for the people, make it better. You keep on making it better for the way people are interacting with it, the behavior that people, showcase when they make use of it. You keep on making it better to make sure that people's lives become better as they make use of it. You give value to people when they make use of your product. And that progression of you doing things gets to a level where every other person wants to adopt it. And every other person, some people in some other industries also wants to adopt it. And I think that's how it works. Whatever your idea is currently, it's possible for the whole world to adopt it, in a few years' time, when you progressively build it to become better and better. But currently for the whole world, it might not be true. But there are just some group of people that will adopt that idea. And I think that's it. Just some people. So put it out in the world and people will make use of it. Thank you very much, guys. It's just a simple idea I feel like sharing with you guys. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. See you later. Peace.